SketchUp easily deals with simple models. Actually, that's what it has been designed to do. When it comes to the advanced designs, it might get a little bit tricky. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways on how to speed up your workflow significantly, especially with the huge models. Use simple styles. Styles tells SketchUp which information does show in the workspace. With every orbit, it updates whatever you have chosen. If we want to navigate smoothly, we should go by the principle, the less, the better. Choose simple styles, untick profiles and any unnecessary data. Also, turn off the shadows and don't use hidden geometry if it's not required. Remember that you can create separate styles for modeling and presentation and switch between them whenever you like. Hide the outliner. I know that some of you guys use outliner as a way to organize your scene. Assessing each properly named group is way easier then. In complex models, however, it is a real troublemaker. Even though it's a great feature, remember to turn it off when your scene gets more advanced. Create groups and components. It's important to work with hierarchical groups. Free geometry comes to you naturally, but it is more troublesome for SketchUp than model cleverly divided into groups. Also, if there are any copies of the same geometry in your scene, it should be a component. This way, it will be much easier for the software to interpret. Not to mention that it will also be easier to modify later. Click faster. Speeding up your mouse movement could also affect the overall performance, just like talking faster could shorten this tutorial automatically. Adam Smith would be glad about this one. Nah, just joking guys. Go with your own pace and don't make it a competition. But seriously,
Clicking faster will make your
hide unnecessary geometry. SketchUp has Layers tab for a purpose. You can hide some parts of the scene when they are not necessary. You don't need that garden part when you are arranging an interior, right? Turning off the rest of the model while working inside the group is also a good idea. You could use Window, Model Info, Components way to do that, but you can also assign a shortcut which allows you to hide or show the rest of the model whenever you like. I went with the J key, which is unused by default. Remove the elements you don't use. It's pretty obvious, right? What you might not know is that every model you import stays with the file forever. Remember that 12 different chairs you downloaded just to see if it matched the table and none of them worked out? Even after you deleted them, the data remains in your scene. To remove it completely, you should use Window, Model Info, Statistics and Purge Unused. You can also try Cleanup Cubed, which is a popular extension with some advanced cleaning options. Set OpenGL properly. OpenGL settings should be fine by default, but if they are not, they may affect software performance dramatically. First of all, use maximum texture size should be unticked, and the use fast feedback remains ticked. Then there's anti-aliasing, which can make your edges look jaggy or smooth. Smoothness, however, comes with a price. As you can see, it may slow things down. Go with the lower values then. Save your files responsibly. Do you really need to autosave every 5 minutes? With complex scenes, it could take up to 2 minutes every 5 minutes. It's totally not worth it, so go to Window, System Preferences, general and choose something more proper like 20 minutes? Or go with 60 if you are a real adrenaline junkie. Replace complex models with proxies. What slows SketchUp down mostly are polygons. The more polygons, the slower the software is. However, the more polygons, the more detailed the model is. We really need those as we are striving for photorealism. V-Ray comes with a solution that doesn't require any sacrifices. You can turn any model into a proxy object. It shows a less specific mesh in SketchUp viewport, but remembers the original geometry in V-Ray. So every time you hit render, it reverts to an external high poly file. Smart and simple. ModelUp. Last but not least, there's ModelUp, a platform that could buy you a great deal of time. It's a place with free, high-quality, V-Ray ready models, easy to download and import right into your scene. No further adjustments are necessary, unlike most of 3D warehouse assets. See for yourself at modelup.co. Also, consider subscribing to ModelUp channel when you will find more tips from the SketchUp professionals. That's all for now. See you soon!